part of the nikah is the mahr, or the dowry, which we would say in English.
Mhm.
What exactly is the mahr or the dowry from an Islamic perspective?
The best reference to that is obviously the Qur'an. The Almighty Allah says in the chapter which He called women, the fourth chapter of the Quran, the whole chapter, the whole surah is called An-Nisa, or the women. In the beginning of the surah, in the fourth ayah, the Almighty Allah says, وَآتُوا النِّسَاءَ صَدُقَاتِهِنَّ نِحْلَةً فإن طبن لكم عن شيء منه نفسا فكلوه هنيئا مريئا. This ayah says it all, and it explains it all, everything about the dowry. آتوا النساء, give to the women whom you intend to marry their dowry. And this dowry is their wedding gift. You're not allowed to take anything out of it. It is for her to keep. So neither her father, nor her family, nor you as a husband have any right over this segment, which is the dowry, or what is known in Arabic as al-mahr. Then the ayah says, فَإِن طِبْنَ لَكُمْ عَنْ شَيْءٍ مِّنْهُ نَفْسًا. Later on, if your wife decided to remit some of the dowry, or to forego some of it, or to give you a part of it, فَكُلُوهُ هَنِيئًا مَرِيئًا. So enjoy it. It's perfectly legal. It's halal. But not through putting pressure on her. So neither the guardian, nor her family, nor the groom have any right in that part which is the wedding gift or the dowry. The wedding dowry is a must, but it is not a condition for the validity of the wedding contract.
Okay.
In other words, if they forgot to name and specify the dowry, and they process the marriage contract properly, mashallah, the guardian gave his consent, and since she was his first daughter, he never gave any of his children in marriage before, so he is unaware of that. And or as you know, that in some cultures they don't really care, and some other cultures the guardian of the bride pays dowry to the groom. It's weird, but this is what is happening. So we say, even if you process the marriage contract, you still have to give her dowry. But I know you're going to say, well, in this case, she's not going to get what she really deserves. Because in the case of negotiating the dowry before the marriage contract, the girl, the bride, and her father and her family have a big chance of asking for a specific dowry. And that is her right, as long as they are not exaggerating. And it is subject to negotiation, and it is subject to acceptance or refusal. Perhaps the groom cannot afford it. And guess what? Many grooms say, no, this is very little. Actually, I'm offering double or triple. Keep in mind, John, this is not a price for merchandise you're purchasing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, nihlatan, saduqati. That's her right. And it's a gift, but it's a must.